Hello, this is Francis from McCaffrey's Crafts, and today I thought I would just digress a little bit from the series because I have something quite special to show you. This is something which I don't get to show or to do often, and what I'm going to show you today is something that has been sent to me from a private collection. One of I guess my subscribers or someone who saw some of my videos, they thought that I might be interested in showing an old fighting stick that they had in their collection, and wanted me to have a look at and give my thoughts on it. So I thought, what better way than to just kind of make a little video on it. So let me kind of hold this up and show you. So this is something that was sent to me from a private collection that says that was a fighting stick back from the whenever it's one of those things I can't really precise or put a date on it because I don't really know, but it's quite an interesting old piece of wood, so I thought I'd kind of investigate it and kind of look at it closely and just kind of give my thoughts on it. But first I'll just try to show you what it looks like. There you go. I'm guessing there was some kind of handle here because it actually has rotten a bit, and here was the club type section of it. Which is quite impressive and imposing. So these kind of shorter sticks would be used most for close combat type of fighting. And the next video in my series, I'm going to talk about the faction sticks and what type of sticks that people use and go into a bit more detail. But just before I do that, I thought it'd be interesting to kind of have a look at this sort of stick and just see if there's any information on it. So what I can tell is looking at this stick is it looks like it's maybe a piece of holly. There's still a good bit of weight in it. This stick itself measures about 17 inches, and it's a good pound and a half, about 600 grams in weight. I can tell that it's quite old, and I can tell that it has been sanded and treated a bit, like someone has actually worked on this wood, because the bark would usually be a lot rougher. So I can see there's evidence that someone has like sanded and taken some care on this particular stick. Also, let me see if I can find it again and show it to the camera. There is some kind of writing or insignias here. I don't know if you can see it as well on the camera. Like there's an F or an E there. There's an F or an E there. And there's some kind of writing or something that's kind of etched in. Look there. Let's see. There, and there. There's something that was kind of etched in to the stick as well. I have no idea what it was. That looks like an F or an E or something along those lines. I'm not really too sure what that actually stood for. But there you can kind of see, look, how it has been sanded or smoothed or treated in some kind of way. So again, like all I can confirm really about this stick is it's old and someone had taken some care in it. But what I found interesting is up here is there's a lot of these kind of dents in the club itself, and there's a lot of kind of black charred wood around here. So that would lead me to believe that something hot was in contact, or some kind of fire was in contact just in the inside here. So that kind of obviously leads you to believe, was this one of the loading butts? Was this something that was lead loaded in some time? Which very well might be. Like there is some evidence that there's some darkened wood in here. If you kind of can see it closer, it's kind of hard to see on the camera. And as well, in a few of the grooves here, in this one in particular, looks like something hot was put in here. There's some of the same kind of color and darkening. So I wonder, like, was this type of thing maybe lead loaded at some time, or did someone try to attempt to put something hot or something in here to make it more of the quality of a weapon? Again, look, these are interesting pieces. Great talking point. Who really knows the true history of this piece? Like, was it, was this used in a faction fight? Was it used, to take someone's life? I hope not. Maybe it was. But still, the idea of being able to hold and touch a stick that might have been used in a faction fight or an old type of fighting stick is quite appealing today. And again, look, as I confirmed, I confirmed this stick is old. It's probably holly. There's some burn marks up here. The wood has been sanded a bit and taken care of, so some work has gone in it. It is quite old. It has rotten down here at the end, and it's rotten a bit here up at the top. Still carries a good bit of weight and punch. I think the collector wanted me to kind of restore the stick, but I don't know. I think it kind of looks kind of cool enough. But then there's issues here with the rotting and the rotting. I think if you don't try to preserve it soon enough, it's going to kind of not be in existence. See, that's the thing about wood, is that you don't see many old sticks, because sticks rot, they age, they all wood can kind of over time kind of get a lot of damage. And the same with blackthorn. See, blackthorn was so prevalent and sticks were so prevalent. You would just go in, grab your stick, use it whenever you're finished or were broken. You just throw it in the fire and use it as firewood. But again, look, we'll just leave you here, because I'm kind of waffling on again, as I usually do. So apparently this is an old fighting stick. It's an old stick that was taken care of. It has some old engravings on it and some evidence up here as well, which makes an interesting talking point. And again, I just thought it'd be something interesting to show you guys on the channel as well. Okay, thank you for watching.